Hello. Okay, looks like am I live? Okay, let's. Okay, this we try figuring out how to do the live stream. Whether I can go over uh, my setups or trades that I took for the day. So I hope you can see the screen here, and let's do a full screen so that you can see it better. One second, let me get back to these things. Okay, uh, I'm going to go over few of the. Hold on, let me not. I'm still not used to this. Let me get these things going here so that you can see if someone is actually viewing. I don't think anyone is viewing it. Okay, let's go over this. I'm just trying live stream for the first time, and let's see how things go. So this is the go over of the trades that I did. I already posted a video about it, but let's look at the thought process that I go through before entering a trade and what I do prior to getting into the trade. So let's look at a few things. So let's unhide. So you can see this. I have hidden those lines because I was recording the video. I didn't want all these lines to show up. And let's see why I drew some of these lines. Let's go over. You can see now I did draw the lines based on the previous resistance and supports. You can see around this area is when NQ started pushing, stopped at the lower rate. And after that you can see I also marked the areas where it has spent a lot of time because a lot of volumes gets traded in these areas and tends to act as a resistance or support. You can see that after that it came down and it resisted here, and then after the push higher, this is the area where it came down and then went above. So I don't only look at the top and the bottom, I also look at the intermediate places where it used to come and then spend some time. So this acts generally uh, very well to those levels. And these are not accurate. Levels, I don't care if it is accurate to the point or if it has like multiple wicks accounted for. I just look for the area around which I see resistance or support. This doesn't have to be to the point. It just has to be accurate enough for the region that I'm looking at. So I've started drawing this one only recently. The reason for that was there are times where I'm in a trade and I usually play for a 50 point, and then it comes right to 49 points and then it goes higher. It just reverses off and go. So I when I looked at why that is happening, um, I saw that we are getting uh, resistance because of those levels. So I started marking those levels so that I can plan out my exits accordingly. Okay, let's look at the market for today. Today was a good up day. You can see the whole day here. It just grinded higher. No significant pullbacks at all. So this would have been a significant pullback in a sense that 409 to 260. But then if you see the whole day, it almost moved, I think, close to 350 points, which is pretty good. So let's look at what I do. So first thing first, I don't trade if there is a high volatility region. What do I mean by that is you can go to forexfactory.com and then look at high volatility news or event, generally like when Fed chairman speaks, or you know, U.S. president speaks live on TV and things like that, or FOMC meeting, or CPI numbers coming in, I don't trade. I just stay away from the market, and I don't trade for the first 30 minutes. My trade is purely based on the trend for that day, based on the 5-minute chart. So I need, in the first 30 minutes, I always believe the trend is getting established. It is not already established. Even though you can see it was pushing higher, I still believe that first 30 minutes decides, most of the time, decides the trend for the day. So you can see it was pushing higher as it came out at 8 o'clock, and it took out the previous high of the day. And when it started pulling back, I could see it came to 8 EMA. And this is a cumulative delta volume indicator, free in TV. So you can, get it. So I just use that, and then, there are a couple of EMAs plotted here. So once it hits here, I know it is going to go up. So I went long here and here, and then it started pushing higher. And then, I scale out at 50 points and next one at 70 points. So I make like 120 points in that trade. And then I should have ideally gone, long here. This is also a good place to go long. You can see after a good push, it is retracing back to that EMA, and then it is pushing higher. So this was a good trade, but I missed this. I did not take. But then, after that, you can see a sharp pullback. So what happens is, all these people buy, and then there is small profit taking and everything, and then you see major profit taking or bears trying to push the or test the bulls, volume or strength. And then, what happens usually is it retraces from third ATR and all the way to zero ATR and then grinds higher. And that's exactly what happened here. So it came to zero ATR and even went further to almost to -1, and then it started grinding higher. So I took a trade long here, here, and here, and then I closed two here, and then I think one more around here. That was also a good trade. And rest of the day, I did not trade much. This could have been like, you can see a squeeze firing towards down and then pushing higher. But then I did not want to trade because I had a good winners. And you can see one more setup that established here. It's again setting up bull, and it was a bull day. So if it is setting up bull again, that is a good place to go long again. So you can see ideal entry would have been here, and this would have been a clear winner as well. But there is also an entry here. You can see here this one and this candle, but then this is at 1:15 mountain time, which means it is power hour, and I don't trade in power hours. Just wanted to test this out. Let's see how this plays out. I'm not sure how the stream is doing. Okay, I think that is all from my side. I'm ending the stream. Let's look at it later.